last week there were two big announcements that definitely were the top of the headlines all week about NASCAR and the upcoming season and even the future. There was a rule change, so a big rule change actually, and a glimpse into the future about the new car that could be coming as soon as 2021. First, we're going to talk about the new rule change. The new rule change is if you have an illegal car after the race that isn't lug nuts basically, and you win the race, it's gone. Money, gone. Points, gone. Playoff points, gone. Everything is gone. You don't get anything except for 1 point. You go all the way to 40th. So you get the least amount of points you can get. You lose all the playoff points, all the money, everything. You lose everything for cheating, okay? And that's great because it's just great because we've seen in the past where people have cheated and they've still made it on and all that stuff. But so basically the rule is if you cheat, you lose.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
So to go into more detail of this rule, we have seen in the past some examples of people who've gotten their wins taken away, or at least the playoff points, and then a little bit of a point stock. Last year in the playoff race at Texas, Kevin Harvick won. He dominated that race, but they figured out that his spoiler was illegal. They had illegally adjusted it sometime before the race, I guess. And he got his win taken away. He didn't get the automatic advancement into the playoffs. He got like a 30-point dog. But because of all those playoff points he had, he was still able to advance to the next round based off points because he had such a big cushion. So what does that mean? If this new rule were to happen, he'd have all his points taken away, so it wouldn't be like a 35-point dog. He got, 60 points in that race? He would have gotten all the 59 of those points taken away. So he would have only gotten 1 point, and he would have had no playoff points, obviously. No money from the race. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Except for that 1 point. But that would be taken away. We've seen in the past. And then the other part of the rule is if the second place car also passes, if they pass inspection, they get the win. They get the playoff points, they get the points, they get the money, they get the trophy, they get everything. So they go down as the race winner. And this is not going to happen like the next Tuesday at the R&D Center. This is happening after the race. So right after the race is over, they take the car to the center, and in 2 hours you will know who the real race winner is. So I like the strategy. I think it's very smart. It's great because, as I said with the Harvick thing, we thought that Harvick was the winner until next Tuesday, and then we figured out he wasn't. But some other examples, like Kyle Larson finished third in the Kansas race in spring, and he had the rear window that was all flappy and stuff, and that's illegal, so therefore that finish was taken away. I don't know how it works. I think it works the same for cars that finish like third and fourth and stuff. But basically, if you cheat, you lose, as I said earlier. But yeah, that's pretty much the rule. Anything that's not a lug nut, so as I said, the rear window, the spoiler, if you fail laser inspection, what else? Failing to reach minimum height according to this article, just anything that's against the rules that can be a major advantage, so like an aerodynamic advantage, an engine advantage, basically those two. So yeah. That's the new rule. Moving on to the Gen 7 car. So NASCAR has announced that their newest car could come by 2021. We're currently in the Gen 6 car. That came along in 2013. It's gone pretty well, I guess. I don't know the specifics. I don't know all the details, all the math stuff, but racing-wise, it's been good to me. But so this is the quote on it. I think this is from NASCAR's Executive Vice President and Chief Racing Development Officer, Steve O'Donnell. I think it's important to note that the reason we headed in this direction with the 2019 rules package was really to line us up for where we wanted to go in the future from a racing standpoint, both on the track from a car's look and feel and under the hood from an engine perspective. So basically, I guess they want to change the engine, they want to change the model of the car, what it looks like, what it does. I think this year is obviously a big test if they're going to change it to something else in the future, like the current package, if that's going to have to deal with anything. So I think if this package is a success and people really like it, not just the fans, but the drivers as well, I think that they could definitely adjust the car to this current package, make it just completely based off of this current package, the look of it, the inside of the car, the engine, just all the specifics, basically, they could adjust to the current package. Just going through this article, all the manufacturers are working on it. So Chevrolet, Ford, and Toyota, they're all working on it right now, looking for something to do. I'm not really seeing anything that's saying exact specifics. So I don't really know what else to say on that other than they're going to get a new car soon. So that's all I have for you today. There's a poll on my Twitter page if you want to go vote on it for what time excuse me, I should do my Daytona 500 preview tomorrow. I think I have like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and other. So you can go on Twitter and vote on that poll, and that's when I'll do it tomorrow, whoever has the most votes. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see my NASCAR season preview, here you go. If you want to see me reacting to some paint schemes, here you go. If you want to subscribe, click on the face. Thank you for watching.